Alright, if you're wondering how to 5-star the Mad Lord after the patch, so like I think sometime in a couple years ago, there was an update to all the skill trees, as I've been told, and all the guides I saw were outdated, but I managed to do it. So I'll just kind of go one by one. The main three you're really going to use, ignore the other mons, is a Mad Eye, a Stolby, and a Spectre. You'll most likely have encountered all of these by the time you get to the Mad Lord, since the Mad Lord is the last game, at least in the main game, or the last boss in the main game. So we'll start with the Mad Eye. This is what I mainly go for. I don't really go that far into Voltage, I just only wanted to grab Aging. The main status ailments I want to focus on are Burn, Weakness, and Armor Break. Obviously, the Mad Lord is resistant to to debuffs. Excuse me, I'm not really trying to script this, but that's the whole main thing, is that Mad Lord is, the residual damage is just gonna keep consistent, so it'll chip down his health. The important thing is to grab Occult Control, because all three monsters, no matter what, are occults, so they'll be taking significantly less damage because we're stacking effects as is. There's nothing really to worry about regarding the Mad Eye's ultimates, because we're going to want to use Stolby specifically. Other than that, just grabbing some mana stuff, jacking his stuff up. In terms of equipment, I just used the Summon Sword just to increase his overall damage along with Aging. I gave him the Omni Ring to just have some more mana and some extra stats here and there, and then a Needle and a Fang +5. Next is Stolby. Oh, right. Also, if it's not obvious, my Mad Eye is dark shifted just to have extra stacks. Stiltsby, this is also a dark shifted, just because when you heal more than your max health, you get shield. Obviously, when getting 5 stars, you want to have as much shield as possible. I grabbed the left side mainly just for the magic. Very rarely will I actually use Stolby to attack. It's just mainly I wanted it for healing. I also grabbed the buffs, just also to grab stuff like mana stability and dodging. The less damage you can try to take, the better. One of the important parts is getting Stolby's Corrosion, where if the enemy has Armor Break, i.e. from like Mad Eye's Acid Rain, then the residual damage from status elements will increase. And also, the Mad Eye will be like proccing debuffs on you, so that's why I grabbed Master Store. And there's another item I have to also deal with debuffs, as well as just keep the mana of the party up as much as you can. And then also anti-curse so that the debuffs aren't that tragic on us. And then also have a chance to also roll debuffs. Other than that, you're not really going to attack with this. I also have Channeled Heal to just... This is the main ultimate you're going to use, as that just heals you. And also, if you're having high amounts of HP gained, you'll eventually get shield. There's that. And then finally is the Dark Shifted Spectre, who also has debuff mastery. And also, you really only are going to need Ignite. I also grabbed Hex and Congeal because you have a higher chance of then, along with cooling, so then you're getting chilled along with other debuffs. And Spectre is mainly here just to cause Ignite, and that's it. There's not much else to it. You also grab Fatal Upkeep just to increase the amount of damage done with status elements. And then, oh, I never went over Stolby's equipment. Stolby has the Restoring one, so that you can also remove additional 2 debuffs, and then the usual Ocarina and Drum. Nothing special about that. And then with Skull Servant, or sorry, Spectre, I named Skull Servant. So there's his equipment. I just have a basic bitch staff on him, along with more things to increase his magic, so he's doing more. There's nothing too special about Skull Servant. He's just there as another occult. I also did grab Trickster Spirits, but this is not really gonna help anyone but itself. Those are the main 3 I only use. I don't really use anything else. I'll just do the fight now. Typically, you want to start off with using a Channeled Heal. I saw this guide originally, but I think instead of a Mad Eye, they used a Dodo Bird. But this is what I do. And then I usually go Mad Eye to immediately get the Acid Rain. Actually, I think it would have been better to do Score. Because if you can try to wail down the enemy or put weakness on him, it's a lot better. The bleed isn't too damning as long as you can keep yourself healthy. Let's just cast Spore so that he can't do as much damage to us. As you can see, even with resistance, he's still taking a lot of chip damage. Yep, and just like that, you'll have over 11,000